Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Okay. Can you tell me what the first thing you could do with these two binomials is? If I was wanting
Ma'am,
to multiply them out. Yeah?
since they're in brackets, so you have to like multiply them. So
Good.
I think you have to say x times x, which is 2x.
So that
Um,
is what you've just said is so beautiful. Because they were in brackets, we have to multiply them. But when we have x times x, it becomes x squared.
wait, oh
Okay,
yes.
cool. Okay, what would x times -2 become?
Ma'am, I think it'll be.
It's
I'm not
okay if
sure.
that's okay, Nolwazi. You know what? I'm so proud that you even tried. That's what matters to me. When we multiply a number with a variable, so like if I have 3x, that means 3 times x. That's what that means if I have a number right next to a variable. So if I'm trying to multiply -2 and x, all that happens is it becomes -2x. And if I'm multiplying 2 and x together, I get positive 2x, and 2 times -2 is going to give me -4. And so this minus 2x and this positive 2x are going to cancel each other out, because that's the same as saying like 5 minus 5, which is 0. So it cancels. And so I'm just left with x squared minus 4. Okay. Well done for trying. That was a tough question. Who can I pick on for question 2? That is my question.
Ma'am, can I try to do it?
I would love if you tried to do it.
Okay, so 4x squared.
Good.
4x squared minus 5x.
So close. So close.
Oh, is it? 4x squared minus 10x
Yes.
plus 10x
Yes.
um minus 25.
That is amazing. Well done.
And then you get 4x squared minus 25.
Beautiful. Okay. Well done. Really well done. Okay, so what you guys did now is you were multiplying out, and another word for that word that we use in maths is simplify. So you were simplifying. And in our very, very, very first lesson on factorizing, we spoke about how this way, so when we're multiplying out, is simplifying. And this way is factorizing. And so we are going to look at this arrow over here today, where we're going to go from these two terms and we're going to put them into these brackets. Okay, and I call this section dots, which is just a shortened thing of saying difference of two squares. Difference is talking about the minus sign, so like plus, minus, times, divide. 2 means we have two terms, and squares are our square numbers. So like how 1 times 1 is 1. So that means 1 is a square number. And 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 is a square number. And 3 times 3 is 9. So all of these are square numbers. Okay, so let's start looking through some of these questions. I'm going to do a couple of these as an example, and then we're going to work our way backwards. So if we have a look at what you just did, let's have a look at this green question. Does anyone think they can sort of see, oh goodness, the screen has got a mind of its own today. Can anyone tell me if they can see some kind of pattern or link between these and this line over here? Any suggestion on any kind of pattern? It can be anything you see that they have in common. Nakubonga, can you tell me something you can see that these have in common?
Number 1, right?
Yeah, so anything that you can see that could link the two things that I've highlighted.
I think the equation is the same
Yes.
because the difference is only the symbols, which is plus and minus.
Okay, good, good. Okay, so we have a plus and minus in our brackets. And if we have a look at this, we also had that plus and minus. So that's good. What else could we see? Like, how could I link this 4, for example? Oh, I'm just erasing things. I'm having a ball over here. Okay, how could I link this 4 to these 2's? Good news, do you think you could tell me?
No, ma'am.
CM Tanda?
Man, the pattern that I'm seeing is they kept on using for.
Okay, so explain that pattern that you're seeing to me.
Sorry, ma'am.
The pattern that you're seeing, do you think you could apply that pattern to this? So if I wanted to do difference of squares there, what do you think you would see in these two brackets?
Man, put the
Plus and the minus.
plus
Oh,
in the
yes.
bracket.
Okay, we'd have a plus and a minus. Great, because if we have a look here, we had a plus and we had a minus and we had a plus and a minus. Awesome. What else do you think we could have? Like, what's going to be here and here?
X, ma'am.
Beautiful. Okay, and then what's going to be here and here?
Y.
Yes, great. Okay, so let's try and talk about that for those who are like, what has just happened? Why are there brackets on the screen? What is going on? Let's just talk about what's going on. All we've done is we have factorized this with difference of two squares. And it's one of these really cool things that always follows the same pattern. So if we always think of dots, so has it got dots? Is it a difference? Yes, there's a minus sign. Are there two terms? Yes. Are they both squares? Yes. Okay, so we know it's difference of two squares. We're going to have two brackets. Whenever we have difference of two squares, we will always have a plus and a minus. And then we need to think, what times itself will give us x squared? And we know that x times x is going to give us x squared. And what times itself is going to give us y squared. And y times y is going to give us y squared. Okay. So let's give this one a try. I'm going to kind of talk you through this one as we go. So remember, we always think, is it dots? Difference? Yes. Two terms? Yes. Squares? 9 is a square number, a is squared, and 25 is a squared number. Okay, so we know it's dots. We're going to have two brackets. We're going to have a plus, and we're going to have a minus. What times itself is going to give me 9a squared? Who thinks they can answer that for me? So something times
It's 3.
It's 3. Good, good, good. I'm loving that 3. Okay. 3 something though. Because 3 times 3 is going to give me 9. Yes.
Yeah.
Woo. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. 9a squared. Beautiful. Now I need to get 25. What times itself will give me 25?
5.
Yes. And we have just done difference of two squares. Okay. I'm going to do one more with you up here, which is like a harder one, and then we're going to go to some easier ones that I want you to try sort of alone, and then we're going to go through them together. Okay, so again, think, is it dots? Difference? Yes. Two terms? Yes. Squares? Our square numbers are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 64, 49. So they're going to go 81, let's go all the way up to 10 squared, okay? So all of those are square numbers. So if we see any of those numbers, we should think, it's probably going to be difference of two squares. So if I'm working through this, I'm going to have my plus and my minus, and I'm going to think, what times itself will give me 81? And I know 9 times 9 is going to give me 81. So we're going to have a 9 and a 9. And then what variable will be next to that 9?
X.
Good. Okay. And now we need to think what's going to go in the second part of these brackets. So good. 8 what?
Y.
Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Do you guys think that you can give these a try? I'm going to give you easy ones to start, I promise. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay. So I want you all to give this a try. And then Kensani, I want you to try and answer it for me. Okay. And remember, I don't mind if it's wrong. We can talk through it together. If you have questions, that's fine. Okay. So as soon as you're ready, Kensani, then you just start talking to me and telling me your answer. But I'd like everyone else to try this at home.
Is it x brackets x plus x?
So close. Okay, let's work through it step by step. Okay, we know we're going to have our brackets, and we know we're going to have a plus, and we're going to have a minus. Yes? Okay, so Kensani, I loved how you answered that x, and if that x is going to be here, then that x is also going to be there. Can you now tell me what number times itself would give me 4?
2.
Beautiful. And so that is what's going to go here and here. So don't let it like freak you out. Sort of follow the same pattern. Draw your 2 brackets. Always write a plus and a minus. And then we'll have whatever is going to be in the front of it and whatever will be at the back. Okay. Nice trying. Well done. Okay. Let's give B a try. Okay, I'm going to keep these all as easy as possible. If you're feeling good with B, you can give C a try as well.
I have an answer.
Ooh, okay. Are you ready to talk me through?
Yes.
Awesome.
For the first one, I got x plus 1 in a bracket and then x minus 1.
Glorious. Well done. Okay, and remember, when we're doing this, we're going to put our brackets, we're going to put our plus and our minus sign. We know that x times x is x squared, and 1 times -1 is -1. Well done. That was awesome. Okay, for C, those of you who hadn't gotten to it yet, give it a try for me. And
I think I got C.
yay! Okay, talk me through how you did it.
I think it's gonna be 4x plus 1, then another open bracket 4x minus 1.
Okay, your +1 and your -1 make me jump for joy. Your x also makes me jump for joy. But if I have a 4 and a 4, what is 4 times 4?
8.
Oh, 16.
Oh no, 16.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Lots of people make that mistake. So 4 times 4 is 16, and we don't want it to be 16. We want it to be 4. So what number should that be? Yes, a 2. Good. So we're going to have 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1. Great. Okay. How are we feeling? Can you give me a sort of a show of hands with emojis how we're feeling with these so far? Happy face, sad face, party. Yes, great. I love the party hat. Great. Okay. A bit confused. That's all right as well still. Okay. Here's our next two. I want you to think very carefully about E. I've set a trap for you and I don't want you to fall into my trap. But first do D.
I think I have an answer for D.
Okay. Talk me through your answer for... Oh, actually, wait. Can we wait just a couple of seconds just for everyone else to make sure that they've done it first?
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt, ma'am. The screen is doing like I can't see the screen again.
You can't see the screen. Okay, let me try something. Can you see the screen when I do that?
No, ma'am, it's still the same.
Okay. Let me try something for you, Simtanda. Don't worry, guys. It'll be on just now. Okay. Simtanda, is it showing now? Okay. Cool. I think it's when I enlarge it that it goes away from you. So I'm going to keep it looking like this for now. Okay. Who was my volunteer for D?
Me.
Yay. Okay, let's go.
Okay, bracket 3p plus 1
Yes.
close bracket 3p minus 1.
Awesome. Nice. Okay, who can tell me what trap I was trying to set for you in E?
Ma'am, can I please try?
Yes. Tell me what my trap was.
I think we need it to vice versa.
No, that was not my trap.
Oh, okay.
Does someone else think they can have a go and tell me what my trap was?
I think I got it.
Who?
Juste un plan plus.
It's the plus. What is this plus sign telling us?
I have to put 2 pluses.
No, but
Ma'am,
well done. That was a good guess.
It has to be a negative.
It has to be a negative, yes. Okay, because remember, when we're looking at the question, we're thinking dots, and our first letter is telling us difference for minus, that minus over there. And if it doesn't have a minus, we can't do dots. We're not allowed to. And so we actually just have to write that question exactly like that. There's nothing we're allowed to do. So they like to put these questions in there because they like to sort of throw you off. Remember, maths teachers, we're always trying to trick you. And so don't fall for this trick. Look for the plus and look for the minus. All right. Oh, okay. These ones are getting tricky, guys. And clearly I've forgotten my alphabet because I've gone from F to I. So we're going to just make that a makeshift G. Okay, so I want you guys to give these a try. Know that they are quite tricky and just do your best. Let's see how they go.
I think I have an answer.
Okay, for which one are you feeling good about?
F.
F, okay. Talk me, yeah?
Okay, so bracket A.
Oh, hold on, I'm still in a black pen. Let's get a
Okay.
color that, sorry, I'm being silly. Do you want to choose our color? You've given us lots of answers today.
Can I get a pink?
Okay, this pink, or are we going for like this pink?
The lighter one.
Okay, all right, talk me through your answer for F.
Okay, so bracket A plus B squared.
Oh, close. I like the B squared, but we're not going to have it as a plus. We're just going to write them together.
Okay, AB squared plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other bracket, AB squared minus 1.
Good. Okay, so now guys, remember, when you see this, we don't get scared. We draw our two brackets, we write our plus sign, we write our minus sign. If this is freaking you out, leave it for a moment and think about your ones. So we know that'll be plus 1 and minus 1. And then look at your variables. So if I look at a squared, I know a times a will give me a squared. And if I want b4, b squared times b squared will give me b4. All right. Okay, I'm actually going to go through G with you so that I can start going through our sort of questions that we're going to end on today. So I'm just going to do this one quickly for anyone who feels like they were getting it right and would like to know the answer. So we're going to have our two brackets. We're going to have our plus and our minus. And 2 times 2 is going to give me 4. And x times x is going to give me x squared. And then for my 9, 3 times 3 will give me 9. And for my y to the 4, y squared times y squared. Can I just see with some emojis if anyone got G correct? Because that was quite a hard question. Nice. Great. Nice job, guys. Okay. Let's see if we can try and combine some knowledge that we've done over our last few lessons. This combines all the different things we've done up to this point. So there's a highest common factor, there's a switcheroo, and there's a difference of 2 squares. Can you all please give these 3 questions a try for me? Oh, Bokang, I just saw your message in the comments. I don't think I could hear you when you were talking to me. Okay, let's start from our beginning. Tansley, do you think you can help me with question 1?
Can I do the next one?
Do you want to do number 2? Yes, Tansy, you can absolutely do number 2. We can start with number 2 if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what would you like me to do?
You say 3 bracket x minus 1
Mm-hmm.
bracket minus y
And then,
bracket
yeah,
x minus 1.
good. Okay, and so now I have a common bracket that I can take out.
You take out x minus 1,
Good, and what would I be left with?
3 minus y.
Yay, well done. Nice job. Okay, guys, emojis again. Thumbs up if you got that right. Thumbs down if you got it wrong. Confused face. Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now I need a volunteer for number 1. Waden, can I pick on you? Oh, I can't hear Waden properly.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. My mic was off.
That's okay. Thank you. Okay, do you feel comfortable helping me with question 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Talk me through number 1.
So you take 4xy minus 2x.
Yeah.
You turn the 4 into a 2 because of the
Okay.
common.
So I can take 2 out as a common factor.
Yes, ma'am. You take the 2 and turn it into a 1. That's
Okay.
inside of the sum.
So what am I going to have outside of my bracket and what am I going to have inside of my bracket?
Outside of your bracket, you're gonna have 2. Inside of your bracket, you're gonna have xy minus 1x.
Okay, so I'm going to write what you've got over here. And now can you tell me what is still in both of those terms?
X.
Yeah. So what could I take out that's more than just a 2?
2x.
Yes, there you go. So if I take out 2x, then I have 2y minus 1. Good job.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, and then can I get a volunteer for number 3, which is the work we did today?
Can I please try number 3?
I would love it if you tried number 3.
I think it's open bracket 2x plus y.
Yeah.
Close bracket, then another open bracket 2x minus y.
Yay! Guys, I feel so proud. Well done. That's awesome. Okay, so this takes us sort of, we've gotten through difference of 2 squares, and in our next lesson, we're going to sort of try and combine these concepts a little bit. So we're going to put highest common factor, and we're going to mix it in with difference of 2 squares. And then we're going to move on to try. I can see some of these faces are like, no, don't mix them together, but it will be good, and we will love it. And by the end of the half an hour, you're going to be like, I am the queen or king of factorization. Okay, so I'm going to pass the mic over to Tula so that he can chat to you about what exercises you can work on this week. All right. Have a good evening, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Once again, my name is Tula, and I'm a mentor with Watobi Maths. I just wanted to, just before I share my screen, I just wanted to say thank you guys for attending. You've been great. You've been amazing and engaging. And just on a scale of 1 to 10, I want to see through emojis. Just before actually we do the emojis, could you just write on the chat how you felt about the lesson, like your understanding, how it engaged with you, just on a scale of 1, right? 0 means I don't understand anything. This was horrible. 10 is this was awesome. I understand. I'm following. I feel better than when I first started. Seeing some 10s, some 9s. This is awesome. Only 5 of you guys. Keep going. 9.5. Junior says it was okay. We need a number, Junior. 12. There's a 12 even. Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to share, I want to share some slides with you guys. Please let me know the moment you can see. Just 1 second. Awesome. Thank you guys for letting me know. Can you guys see my screen?
I think you may want to put it in present mode just so it's a little bit bigger.
Awesome. I think you may want to put it in present mode. Yes. Yes. Is it bigger, Miss G? Awesome. So yeah, just of course, as you guys know, I just wanted to let you know that we've added some an extra lesson. So these lessons will be going to lesson number 10, so to the 1st of July. And right now we are on June 15th, as you can see the difference of squares. And then we'll be having our lesson 6, that is on Thursday, on June 17th. So please make sure you join for that. Those joining for the first time, we have our lessons on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So please be sure to join on Thursdays once again. And also, just before we continue, I wanted to say congratulations to everyone for still being here. This is huge. You guys making time. I know a lot of you are busy with your tests, making time to still be here at this time. So congratulations on that. Just give yourself a thumbs up. You did great. So moving on to our leadership board. Next week, we're looking to just give a shout out to a few people who had not done some exercises. But for now, we want to say congratulations to these 5 people. Congratulations, Kulegani, for doing the most activities over the last week. This is really awesome. Can we just give Kulegani thumbs up? Same with Tristan, Waden, Offense, Apiwe. You guys are great. You guys have been awesome. We appreciate this. And remember that our criteria for putting people on the leadership board is not you getting everything right, okay? We are more concerned with you trying. So these are the number of exercises that the people tried. So be sure to also do some activities. And it's always great, even if you do a few, if you go from nothing to a few, that is better than nothing. And just once again, we want to remind everyone where to find the lessons just to prepare for the next lesson. You can go on the Watobi app to the algebraic expression. And then within there, you'll find the lessons that are going to be, you can watch and do the exercises for your homework so that you're ready for the next lesson. And of course, if you encounter any problems, be sure to always reach out to either your mentor or on Watobi app, just send a message there and someone will always be there to answer any questions you might have. And if you need a tutor, same on the Watobi app, the tutors will be able to help you. And yeah, we'll see you on Thursday. See you on Thursday, guys. Thank you very much. Give yourself a thumbs up again for being here at all this time.
Well done, guys.
Anyone have any questions?
Feel good?
Awesome. Ms. G, if you have nothing to add, I think can adjourn this class.
Yeah, you guys can all go and have a good
Awesome.
evening. Well done. I'll see you on Thursday.
Enjoy your evening.